Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Uboat. My name is Ross, and welcome dearly on this lovely, lovely Friday morning. Back into Uboat. Sorry, I'm a little bit out of it again, as always, because it's a bit quite early in the morning when I'm recording this. Um, After a few uneventful weeks slash patrols in Uboat, we I finally made some decent contact. We have an enemy ship, most likely a freighter, moving directly towards us. And without further ado, let's just get right into it to sink this big girl. Should not prove any issues whatsoever, but you know, one never knows, hmm? Something like this. From the submarine. And now hurry up and make it to the man post, please. Yeah, you're gonna have a little bit of a loading. Oh no, apparently not. Oh. Yeah, like this game, as I mentioned the first episode, this game as is horribly. I'll just pause real quick to explain. This game for me personally is horribly optimized. I will restate, this is the beta of the full release. Everything that you see is subject to change or improve. But if you decide to get this game and you want to play the beta just like me, keep in mind there will be, like as I said, at least for me, there have been extremely long loading times to do pretty much anything. You want to open the storage to put more food in the galley? Yeah, you're gonna have to sit and wait for like a minute. I want to do like this, go into the attack periscope. Yeah, you're gonna have to sit and wait for quite some time to do that. And so, like, it's a lot of waiting around for the game to, like, I'm guessing, like, recalibrate and, like, understand where it is in itself and, you know, understand what needs to be loaded next. Which has really hampered my performance and really made me not want to play the game. I'll upload a few more episodes of this. If I don't see any major improvements, I may, like, in the game, I don't see any major improvements in the game and these issues being fixed somewhat soon. I might not record it because it's not that enjoyable for me to play the game and just sit around for like, you know, so long just waiting for very mundane and basic things to happen. Anyhow, let's see. What is she? You know, okay, that's actually impressive. The recognition manual used to take a super long time to load. That is an Empire Bell, easily. And we're gonna, whoops, there we go. We're gonna continue time. She's moving at 13 kilometers an hour. I can guess that easily. I am on her left side, about 90 degrees, say 82. Oh Jesus, distance to her is approximately 2.3 kilometers. I highly doubt that, but let's go with it. Otherwise I could probably manually calculate. It's about 2 kilometers out. I think the game may have had some improvements to the optimization. Because, yeah, look, like this loaded so much quicker this time about. So we're gonna say 2,000 meters. We did not preheat the torpedo. Sadly, I did mess up that. I preheated it a bit early when I got the contact. But yeah, let's see. That is a hit. Good stuff. Yeah, let's see if the game can load the camera on the enemy vessel. Here she is. And there we go. Oh, a little bit of lag here and there. There we go. Beautiful. And now we just wait for the torpedo to come in. Here she is. She's coming. 3, 2, 1. And that's a hit. Enemy vessel hit. Oh, look at the fire over there. I want to see if I can go into the periscope and see that a bit more clearly. Give me a second. Oh, there you go. And then if I go to, yeah, look at that. Okay, I take back what I said before. The game still has some issues with See, I don't want to say rendering because I don't know. I'm not a big tech guy. I don't know exactly what could be causing the issues. Oh, okay. You're gonna be struggling to see this. I lost the enemy vessel. I lost her. Do I have red lighting on? I do. I do not see much of anything anymore. Disable the alarm. You, my good man, get on that radio. You go back to bed. You stay in bed. And you two stay up and do your stuff. There we go. The submarine is here on the surface. There's the enemy vessel that we sunk. Beautiful. Send that message to BDU. Yeah, as I said, it seems that the game has gotten a lot of performance improvements, which is really, really nice. Like this, like getting to like the skill / customization screen, this right here, used to take a really long time to load for the game. Now that I clicked on skills, yeah, you have a little bit of a the game kind of froze on me there. Oh boy. But as I said, like it's still like the improvements are, oh oops. You know what? That's fine. It's whatever. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, so it seems that the game is kind of glitched. It would appear that if I sink enemy vessels before like my patrol is over, before I've what's it called? Before I patrol the 2,000 or more kilometers than I was told to, but I sink the tonnage needed, the game classes that as me finishing the mission, and then it's like, oh yeah, you can go back home. Because look, I'm on the tonnage war, and it's not giving me a secondary objective, indicating that, you know, I've completed the mission. And if I zoom out, there is no square to patrol anymore, so I can actually head home. We should have a few torpedoes left in storage. In the torpedo tubes. Yeah, we have 3 torpedoes left. What I think we're gonna do is we're gonna just stick around and try to find more vessels to sink. Yeah, I will just restate. Any lag that you see, or like if your video freezes at all, that is not your device breaking. That is totally the game's fault, and I'm sorry. I can't really do much about it. Perhaps lowering my graphics will help. If anyone has any suggestion or, well, a complete fix to the issue, by all means, please tell me, because I really like this game, and I'd love to record it more, and I'd love to have these issues, well, fixed. Alright, so we are closing in on the wreckage. Yeah, because I'm gonna make a lot of cuts in between, like, you know, until the next ship I encounter, I'm just going to, like, do this very thoroughly so all of you can see what happens. So we have men here. I pressed the wrong button. 9 survivors from the Empire Parson. So, engineers, well, okay, I can take all kinds of survivors as prisoners, but captains, like this guy, Jean-Pierre, isn't it? Okay, Jean-Pierre. Captains and engineers from enemy vessels give a bigger reward than normal sailors. So taking them as prisoners and then giving them back to like German officials once I reach port will give quite a nice bit of money and reputation points. I'll also restate, for those of you who are with a keen eye, you may see that a lot of stuff has changed since my last episode. That's because I played a lot of Uboat lately, and I've been playing it a lot. Well, yeah, I've just been playing it a lot throughout the day, without really recording because I didn't think that it would be good episodes. One thing that I am very annoyed with myself is that I fucking attacked Scapa Flow without Like literally without recording it. It's so dumb. I hate myself for it. Because the radon Scapa flow is something really hard in that sense, because I'll briefly explain it for those of you who don't know. This mission, I mean, yeah, you can also read this, but what I pretty much have to do is I have to enter the big naval port, Scapa Flow, and sink a, as it says, recognizable Royal Navy ship, i.e. a capital ship or battleship, or an aircraft carrier, you know, any big ship, something significant. As it says here, it will be a signal that there is no safe place to hide from our U-boats. Now, this mission, back when I was playing the early access, was incredibly hard. This thing was absurdly hard. Why? Well, because I was kind of dumb, and I was just generally bad at the game. But it was also a generally hard mission. With this Type 2 submarine I have now, because of how small, how quiet this thing is, I was able to sneak in, sink the Royal Oak, the capital ship that's stationed there, and sneak out without ever being detected, even in the slightest. That port has submarine nets, which are imagine like imagine like a metal fence that you have like around a military base, or like a military, like a big barbed wire fence that you can see in real life. Imagine that, but underwater, meaning that a submarine can't just go through that because obviously it's a big net. So it has to go above, meaning it needs to surface, which means that it is optimal to do an attack like that at night. I was able to sneak in at night and sneak out at night without, as I said, ever being detected, which is just really impressive. I'm gonna tell this man to preheat the torpedo, because maybe then he'll load the other torpedoes. Will you, good sir? Yes, you will, thank you. We're missing a cook, alright. I thought I could put my... I guess I can't. Alright. Well, that's enough rambling from me. I'll see you all when we make contact with another enemy vessel. Well, would you look at that? We submerged one day after the previous sinking, and we found a hydrophone contact. There's a ship disengaging from us. Don't know how she managed to slip past. Well, now we got an enemy vessel to hunt. Well, I had flank, charged the behemoth ahead, and yeah, now we're on a fucking hunt and a half. I'll see you all when we get somewhat closer to the enemy ship. Well, we have gotten significantly closer to the enemy vessel. We want to start preheating the torpedoes now, though. We're getting so close that the chance of engagement is quite high. Well, actually, no. At this point, it's guaranteed. At this point, we got her. We got the beastie. Turn off that. Lower the speed by a high amount. Enemy vessel should come into view at any point. I want you to preheat the torpedo again, because I think that pistol, like that kind of torpedo is very unreliable. 1.8 kilometers. Alright, yeah, let's just sit here and wait then. Now it's just to wait for her to come a bit closer. We can sneak that a slight bit closer. Something like this. Alright. Gonna switch to the periscope and see what we can find. It is a very, very still night, as one can see. Where is she? Here she is. That looks like an Empire tower to me. Okay, the game kind of froze again. It's fine. See? The game can, like, refix itself. There we go. It's not an Empire Explorer. Definitely not. You can see with how flat the superstructure is and how boxy it looks. It doesn't look anything like that. That's her, though. It's an Empire Tower. Approximately 13 kilometers an hour. I would imagine. Nearly 90 degrees. Distance to her is about there. 1.8 kilometers. Seems very good to me. We're gonna wait that slight bit, like that. We could stay in the periscope and fire this one, if you guys want to see that. If we just sit here and see what it looks like from the U-boat when the torpedo hits. There we go. Alright. Fire the torpedo. Now you heard it. Leave the torpedo tube. She's away. Game froze again. God damn it. Yeah, now it's just a little waiting game. Don't have my 40 seconds till impact. I don't have the stopwatch. So, you know, you're just gonna have to wait a little bit. And yeah, it's just time to pray. Sit here and pray that the torpedo hits. 20 seconds till impact. This game is very nice, though. I do really, really like it, and I hope you guys like it as well, because this game is really fun to play. 10 seconds till impact, alright? Now it's time to brace. Now watch the fucking fireworks. Here's our beastie. What? Oh my fucking god, she's not even close. Okay, now what then? Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. Well, I am sorry, but that's something I can't really decide over. Oh god damn it! Don't tell me we're gonna miss it now because of that shit. Nope, here we go. So say 10 seconds till impact. Or the torpedo's very close now. Now it's just you know, if it's going to dud or not. The game froze again. I think that's a hit. Might be a hit. This game has to calculate the, the explosion, obviously. There you go. Look at that hit. Look at that. I was about to say her back is broken, but no, her back doesn't. No, it's not. Just laying very low in the water with her bow. For those of you who don't know, what breaking a ship's back is pretty much that it split in half, but it didn't split in half at the same time. It's when a ship's hull is put under immense pressure and the hull starts cracking, but it doesn't break in half like, say, the Titanic or the Edmund Fitzgerald or the like. Jesus Christ! What was he? Oh my god! Her entire bow broke off. Did you guys see that? I wanna see that shit. Oh god, the game lag. She is gone. She's gone. The ship is missing. Alright. So, you, my good man, get on the radio. Yeah, you don't need that extra guy with you. You and you. Go back to reading the charts and, you know, doing your stuff. There we go, we send the telegram in again. I can also zoom out and kind of see how far we've gotten. So here you go, this is the tonnage that I am doing now. After the first sinking, it was 47,000 tons, and that ship that we sunk was... I don't know if I can check. Okay, no, I can't actually check her weight until I'm back in port. But pretty much, that ship was 3,000 tons. And so I'm up to 50k, so I can actually get a new submarine now. And unless I need multiple points. So when we get back to port / next episode, I'll probably get a Type 2E. The following square. Oh shit! I didn't. That's a new thing. Sync merchants within these following squares to complete this objective. I didn't know that. Yeah, it's everywhere. It's everywhere around. Okay. Um. I mean, I think that just about does it for a short little episode. You know, it's nothing big, but I mean, like you guys know this game pretty decent. Okay, hang on. Where are we? We are here. Let's get that tad bit closer to the wreckage, because, you know, I want to be a sportsman-like guy and actually give these people some supplies. Don't want them to die, yeah. I may be their enemy, but that does not mean that I am cruel. So 9 survivors. This, as you know, I looked through the list. They had no. I can show. I can show again. Um, in here you can see they all have like this basic sailor hat icon next to their name, meaning that these guys are just regular sailors. I don't really get anything major for giving them back to, you know, German officials. But if I go here and invite these guys on board, captain and an engineer. And I believe like the captain is always guaranteed to be there. Whether or not an engineer is, I am not entirely certain. And some of you may actually, you know, wonder, why are you giving these people supplies if they're your enemy? Well, I got a slight bit of reputation, and as I said, just like, say, Otto Karius or Kurt Knispel, you know, in the German tank force during the war, or Erwin Rommel, all of those three were fighting for the German war machine, for Nazi Germany, but they did not hold the same ideology. That is a big, big difference. That people keep on forgetting. Erwin Rommel was not a Nazi. He was a German fighting. Yes, he was a German fighting for the German war machine and fighting for Nazi Germany, but he was not a Nazi because of it. Because he did not hold Hitler's ideologies, and because of that, you know, he was executed. He fucking died. But I like to be, you know, I guess you can say the wolf among sheep. The man that stands out. The man that, you know, has a heart to a degree. I mean, it's the same with, like, you know, the generic prize rules. You know, I only, obviously, if it's, you know, a civilian ship, or, you know, a ship with no, like, that doesn't contribute to the war effort, why should I sink it? They're just people going about their business, you know, doing their trade in the middle of a fucking war. Sorry, that was a fucking unnecessary rant. I'm sorry. Irregardless, that probably does it for this little short episode of U-Boat. As I said, most of you have seen this before, so you kind of know what to expect, and I don't feel like I should make the episodes too long, because, you know, they drag out, and, you know, it gets a little bit dull. Next episode is going to be really fun, though. I promise you that. Next episode is going to be a really enticing and good episode. But yeah, that does it for this episode. If you enjoy the kind of content that I make, then do be sure to leave a like or a comment to show your support. And if you want to go that extra mile, then do be sure to subscribe, because it does help me out a lot. But until this Monday, I'll see you all then. Bye bye!